Okay, in this video I want to cover the concept of the swing plane. Now, from teacher to teacher you're going to hear some different thoughts on the swing plane, but the one that I'm most familiar with is basically focusing on what the club is doing through the golf swing. Now, this idea and this thought is implemented in Hank Haney's teaching of the golf swing. His theory is basically that if you're able to swing the club on angles that are parallel to the one that you achieve at address with your golf club, if you swing the club on congruent angles throughout the swing, congruent to that initial one that you created at address, then you're going to have a better opportunity to square up the club face at impact. The only difference being that your weight's going to be 90% on your front foot at impact, which will get the hands ahead of the ball. Okay? So that's the thought with Hank Haney's theory of the swing plane. So you want to try and swing the club on those parallel planes in order to try and get the club back on the exact shaft plane that you achieved as you address the ball. Now, here's what happens with the swing plane. Here are the thoughts on ball flight. The flatter your plane, the more easily the club is going to rotate through the swing. So the flatter your swing plane, the more likely you're going to be hooking the ball. Conversely, the steeper your swing plane, the more likely is that the club face will be open at impact and you're going to slice the shot. So this is why we want to swing the club on a plane that's more neutral, equal to the one that we achieve at address, so that we can have a square club face at impact. So that's the general thought with the swing plane, and that's what we're going to focus as far as what we're trying to do in the golf swing, our back swing, our down swing, follow through, and whatnot. So keep those thoughts in mind. Again, the flatter, the more easily your hands rotate, the more likely you're going to be able to hit a hook or a draw. The steeper the swing coming down into impact, the more likely the club face will be open and the more likely that you're going to slice the ball. So keep those thoughts in mind as you work on your swing going forward, and we'll touch base on some other fundamentals in the coming videos.